Turkmenistan's door to hell. Turkmenistan is 70% desert, the Karakum Desert, to be exact. The nation is divided into 5 provinces, the second largest being the Ahal Wilayat, which occupies the south-central portion of the country. Ahal is almost entirely desert and contains just 14% of the country's population, but it is also rich in natural resource deposits. The village of Derweze, also known as Darvaza, is centrally located in Turkmenistan, its 350 tribal residents braving the inhospitable conditions of the desert for hundreds of years. Nothing could interrupt the peaceful and quiet lifestyle of the nomadic tribe, aside from sitting on a valuable cache of natural resources. In the late 1960s, the Soviet Union sent exploration teams throughout the African continent to search for natural gas and oil deposits. By 1971, one of the groups had found what was believed to be a rich deposit under the village of Derweze. A camp was established, a drilling rig was quickly established, and operations began shortly thereafter. As the drilling work began, petrochemical scientists began to estimate the available natural gas reserves on site. The initial estimate was certain. When the Soviet drilling equipment confirmed their findings, production increased to full capacity and began to store natural gas. After the ground under the rig collapsed and the camp was brought into a poisonous sinkhole, disaster would soon hit. No one was killed in the disaster, but a large amount of methane gas was released into the atmosphere. This threatened the health of the Derweze villagers and at the same time caused major environmental concerns. When methane, a dangerous greenhouse gas, is burned, it contributes more to global warming than carbon dioxide. Geologists believe that the best course of action is to set the crater on fire. Compared to extraction with expensive equipment, it is cheaper and safer to burn off the excess methane within a few days because it can be dangerous and can take months. Unfortunately, the initial estimate of the site's reserves was very low. When the scientist ignited the gas burst did not stop burning. 40 years later, the fire is still burning. The locals quickly referred to it as the Hell's Gate or door to hell and the natural gas crater of Derweze. The collapsed crater is very large, with a span of 70 feet, 230 feet, and a depth of 20 meters, 66 feet. The unpleasant smell of burning sulfur permeated hundreds of yards in every direction, and its notches spewed boiling mud, with orange flames licking high on the melted rocks. Due to growing concerns, the president of Turkmenistan ordered the dissolution of Derweze village in 2004, but this was not for security reasons. Leader Saparmuratni Yazov said the village is an unpleasant sight for tourists in the crater. In April 2010, the leader of Turkmenistan, Berdimoimdo, visited the gate to hell and ordered it to be closed. Bare burning gates to hell hinders additional drilling in areas rich in natural resources. After the crater is closed, Turkmenistan can resume drilling and provide more income. But by July of 2013, no action has been taken and the Darvaza gas crater fire still burns. Since the disaster in 1971, there has been little exploration in the Karakum Desert. Turkmenistan has concentrated its effort in the Caspian Sea at Daltabad Donmay by the Iranian border and along the Amudarya Basin bordering Uzbekistan. Over the past several years, exploration in the desert has increased, both at the large South Yalatan/Osman gas fields and Gut Layak.